little bit since I went live. And it's been since we did 15 minutes. I was live. It was day 30. 9 days. We've been doing a lot since day 35. So we want to actually explore. So we're nowhere near our original base. So I had to gain a lot of resources. Been approximately 30 days in the game. Still alive. I can eventually finish the stairs. This is our iron area, I think. Wait, this is our iron area. We have been doing a lot of camera. We went exploring to try and find a village and some dripstone to be able to make infinite lava for nether portals so we can start connecting some bases together. So we did find dripstone. We have that. And we have made some progress on the creation of lava. We have a little dripper here, and there's a secondary one somewhere else in the base. We've been trying to collect a lot of cobblestone right now because we've been working on the project of gaining. We've been trying to gain. Need to make. We've been working on the project. Gather item. Kind of pick up. Later on. Green cobblestone to build a mob spawner. That's project. Set up our ability to make what's called to make bookshelves. Right now, wood is our biggest one. Wood is our biggest problem when it comes to gathering resources because a lot of wood is going to be needed. Our secondary problem is actually keeping supplies ready. Not supplies ready. Getting a mending book from one of the guys upstairs. We're going to need one of those. And currently, none of our people sell it. I'll have to go through the process of getting that done. Before that happens, I want to actually get enough to sell to him to actually keep his actual inventory. Back to craftable. Should be stairs. Info, which is what I would like to have, especially with wanting to make certain objects. Now, there's a specific guy, him, who I want to destroy his thing until we get him in. is good for different things. That means you give me that. Come on, Mandy. You are one that's Let's protect. Either mending is what we need. Come on, mending. Unbreaking. Don't feel like farming any more wheat. We're building a new farm because you guys keep stealing all wheat. Multi-shot. This would be really good if I was going for that. Now we just we got a guy to sell level 3 of that. We're not good. I'm not something. We want to trade them their trade for stuff. So no. And I just don't feel like making more beds to make like more villagers out of our current villager, because the more beds you add, the more they pretty good, but not at that level. This mending, that's level 3, but not what I need. Do you have it? Do you have it? No, it's just flame bow. Come on. It's like a 3% chance. And back to that thing again. I do want one of those to sell bookshelves, but not when I'm trying to get mending. Strider. Not needed. I'm planning to go in the ocean for a while. Not needed either. Come on, buddy. You need to give me mending. No. We can do it on the first trade. I know for a fact that the first trade will show mending. That's not it either. Nope, not it. Buddy, you gotta give me mending. No, I don't want you to be a librarian myself. What's the folks that want to? The thing kind of suckish, but nope. Goodbye. I'm pretty long. wood is like my most needed resource. Come on. Okay, come on, you can do. Alright, buddy, work with me here. Okay, back on Okay. Check on you in a minute. If you are not selling it, you might end up being the next on the chopping block. I need more axes. I won't actually kill a villager because you are very much necessary. You're my depth strider guy, not the guy I'm trying to talk to. So hole, so I don't have to keep searching for him. Which one are you? Wait, there you are. Got two morons. Just put you in a hole. Because that is annoying. Hello, Dead Wolf. Let's say Dead Wolf. Dead Waffle. Villager. Mending. I've been good. Getting a lot done. Minus this guy. On day 50. Is really good. Okay, you know what, buddy? You don't have to give me mending anymore. Like, legitimately, this guy just no longer has to give me mending. Fortune 3 when the other enchantments are I will, man. Let's see. We gave them enough bread, so the only thing missing is beds. We're gonna need to get some wood. Going to need some wood, and then we're going to need. Thanks, man. Have a nice day, man. I just. Do this right. I might not have to actually get myself. I'm going to. I'm going to do something I don't like to do, but it's going to have to be done to get the necessary items I want. There's two nincompoops here. I'm going to set them on fire. If I kill them any other way, then the trades in the village will actually get harder, but they're also kind of useless. See where am I? Take down. Here we should have lava. It's been a while since I checked on it. Yep, lava. The only thing we necessarily need to find is diamonds to build ourselves an enchantment table. I gotta check how much wool we have. Let's see. Two. Looks like two and nothing else. I'm gonna put our wood back. Everything looks fine here. That shouldn't be in there. For the most part, the items we're missing. A lot of it is actually from house. If we have, I think, 4 cows or less. We also need to find some sheep to make my bed. So that's gonna be necessary. No, I do not. Now if I burn the nincompoops... Oh wait. Oh Christ. I just forgot. If you don't lock in a villager's thing, he can sometimes... Okay, you are now forever the fortune guy. Nothing we have to make. I want... I think the traveling trader just got killed. I might have just killed the traveling trader as well. Oh. And myself, this doesn't set off. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. That was not fun. Down. Okay. Another thing we're looking for is money. We could actually try to get necessary emeralds by selling to the Fletcher. The boat arrows from the Fletcher, but selling to the Fletcher would give us the items we need. We also need to get... Ow. I need to get you guys out of here. Follow me. Come on. Come on. Follow me. We are actually low on food. I'm not using the wheat on myself. I'm only eating like the meat products of what I do. We are raising technically a village. We burnt one of the villagers alive. Luckily it wasn't. Can you do me a favor, villager? And go over here. Just need you over here, buddy. Ready to go. Well, it's fine. Fine as well. Just somewhere where I can do this. They might be out of bread. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. also have to make bread for them to make a bunch more villagers. Let's see. You, and you. Okay, gives me 4 boats. If I can get the material for boats. Let's trade. Let's figure this out. I need certain materials to make a blacksmith villager. I need bread to make more villagers. I need more beds to make more villagers. Let's make like a couple beds. We need to put stuff in the furnace here so we can actually make a blast furnace. So we're going to need some of that stone I already made. Let's just make about 8. I think you need smooth stone and a furnace to make a blast furnace. If I'm correct. So we need that. We're going to need more this. Make a singular book. I want a singular book because since I get the mending guy, I want to meet them. I don't have the necessary material to do the mending, but I will have the necessary item. Let's see. 1 book. Really wish I had more leather and more iron. I think this plus a couple of iron plus this will give us a blast furnace, which gives us a blacksmith, which gives us another type of villager, I believe. Let's see. Mob loot. Worlds. One guy buys in the village. I kind of want to sell most of this wood. Sticks. That one villager who buys sticks. That way we can make profit on that and then buy. Fortune would be really good. I don't have the necessary iron to make an anvil. I need 36 iron. I have 34? 27. That's in my inventory. 27 iron. Fortune would be really good for the fact that we have very little iron. Now, placing a blast furnace and putting that job out there. I think there's also a job for a smithing table. So there's going to be a smithing table villager. Here we go. I think you're a smithing table villager. I can buy. I don't know how good you guys are to actually build up. Going to put down something dead. Bread. Because the fact matter that we will actually keep about 10 regular, then we'll have both these completely become sticks. I want to make another lectern. I think we have the resources to do that. And we need to give them more bread so we can try and make another guy. Okay, so I need to find you, Fletching Table Dude. Okay, looks like I'm out of that. That gives 14. And if we look at our guy down here, who sells fortune, we only need 13. And now we got fortune book. You are the Blastfire Scout. Now you're an ox. You are the Blastfire Scout. You will sell me iron boots for 4. Okay, that's good. Another thing we're trying to do, and this is actually what I want to mostly do, is complete this build, which is a mob spawner. Once we have completed it, look, poison potato. Once we complete the mob spawner, we should be done with that. That one will get us the necessary experience points and material to make more books. Because I want to build a wheat farm down here and use that to actually increase our farm of mobs, which is supposedly to get books. Unless I can build, there's a way to get books without having to build a cow farm, and I might want to do that instead, but that's going to cost me a lot of emeralds. About it. I need to cook all this. That's going to take me a lot of emeralds. We only got 1 emerald left. I want to go back up into that one location because I want to finally build the mob farm fully, because now we got all the cobblestone I think we need. I don't think we'll need any more. The only thing else we need is iron, so I want to go down and start mining that resource. After that resource, let's see. Emerald is going to be our biggest problem. Getting a book will be our biggest problem. We already have the necessary material to make a book. So the only big problem is getting the iron necessary to make an anvil and the diamonds necessary to make another enchantment table down here. The bookshelf thing is actually pretty much mostly handled. I just got to plant trees to make sticks and cut them down. Getting lava is handled. I think I need to throw them bread. I don't have bread in my inventory. Bread is only food material you can throw at them. They'll make more villagers. Let's go with 32 of you. Alright, you need 30. I could... This should make my villagers have villager babies. This way we can have more workers. Here you go. You should start having kids if I'm right. Here's zombies. So our hope is... I don't know what your job is. Oh, what's up here? Oh, you're the smoker guy. You're the one that sells food. Gotta get back up there. Hopefully nothing evil has spawned. They're making babies. Dang it. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. Now we just need to build the walls, and I think that's about it. And the mob farm should be done. I think I got all the material necessary. If I need any more cobblestone, I'm going to probably scream. I've been spending so much time just collecting cobblestone. I'm honestly at this point just okay, that was not. Nope, nope. God dang it. Okay. Alright, I gotta somehow. Alright. I don't think I'm gonna have the necessary material to actually do this. I think I need to actually get more cobblestone. Because I'm thinking about it. I don't think I'm gonna have enough material. It sucks. I want to build a mob farm, but I don't seem to be collecting enough of the material necessary to build it, which is cobblestone. Been spending a lot of time mining. Means a lot more time I'm going to be spent mining to get cobblestone. Now, there is a chance I might have enough, but no, I'm definitely not going to have the necessary enough to fully get this done. My hope would be that this will inevitably spawn mobs. It's the fact of it's becoming night soon. The only concern I have is if I get shot off by like a mob or something while trying to build this. That is my only concern. I don't think I'll have enough for the roof. It's 3 high, but definitely not enough up here to build the mob spawner. So I'll probably have to go collect more materials. But at least we got a lot of it done so far. Okay. The only thing I'm worried about is that. One false jump and I am screwed. Just one false jump. And my entire run is gone. One thing I'll need to do with this is to make sure that no mobs can spawn on the roof. Putting a bunch of torches around the roof. I probably shouldn't be moving this fast. Around the roof. No mob should be able to kill me. hope that those like torches don't level inside once I close it off. Should, right? Once I close it off, it shouldn't affect the light level inside. Closed off effectively, not have any effect on how light yeah, problem because we still have to get like more material of cobblestone. But at least that will allow us to search for more iron. Because a big problem we have is the iron. Okay. Since iron is our biggest problem, we're going to have to go underground, get cobblestone, get iron, and start gathering that material. Cobblestone is something we're going to need for the mob farm to continue. Iron is needed for an anvil because I want to put fortune on my diamond pick. I also plan to put mending on it later on. The only way to get mending would be to get to mending villager, so I potentially wait for a villager to grow up before I actually make the mending thing. I also still need bones to completely get ourselves some more of this material to make more paper to set in stone the guys trading. I could technically go underground. Oh, you can see I'm not that me. I could go underground. I do know about, but the cave is large and extremely risky on a hardcore world. Especially since my armor is lackluster. I messed up royally. I messed that up royally. I gotta go. God dang it. Material. I have this. This. I did not need to do that. Use two of these. I just nearly got to disperse of lava in my inventory. So, yeah, trying to unlava one of my boxes set everything on fire. It spread a lot faster than I thought. The base of one of our villagers is completely like decimated. So this is an unsafe house now. I wonder if I can get any material from here. Why? Oh. Okay. Creeper. I need you away from the bones. Okay. Because I need those. Where the heck is that coming from? Okay, that got rid of him. Looks like he dropped his gold helmet. Yep. This area is extremely dangerous for a village. We already lost a couple of villagers to zombies. Well, not really couple. I had to cut off most of the village to protect everyone. So most of the village is protected because I had to cut it off due to what was happening. There is a certain area where our village is completely just there's a zombie, at least. There was a singular villager who and ate him. The problem is that Love Bucket. He is down here in this house. Sending for myself. Do not open that door. The zombie. My hope is to use him to gain the achievement for curing a zombie. Armor. Now we have the necessary material to... Oh, do not make that. That's not what we want. We want to make these because we want to make a book. A singular book and another book. Sucks. I did make one. We need one of these singular. Actually, we need two of those. We have another book. Don't need a bookshelf. We need this to make another lectern. I think that's enough. We need a bookshelf to make a lectern. Okay. How about that? So we need to make a lectern, then a book. So we got a lectern, this. Learned most of this written. More pickaxes need. Okay. Pickaxe. This. More stone. Food. Okay, we're organized enough. Going down this way. We have the necessary obsidian to make what we need for that. Now the only thing we're missing is the iron. And emeralds. Okay, so this is the area that most iron spawns, from what I've heard. So, if I start mining in, like, let's say just this way, it's that, or I could go into the cave. It's risky going into the cave. I could get iron from there a lot faster than here. But I do want a lot of cobblestone as well. Which is something I need. Cobblestone. To finish the building I need. Don't need any more copper. Copper is still kind of useless to me. I can make unnecessary armor. I won't have armor, but I need 4 copper. Okay, so I need to get the iron necessary to make the iron. I also need to get men to sell a bunch of material to Fletcher to get the necessary things to buy. Hope is to. I want to go into the cave system just right now. I just want to actually. Let's see. Going on 1 hour. Doing pretty good. And the materials. Not really materials. So really need a lot of iron. So we might have to go into a cave instead of doing what I'm doing, which is technically strip mining. So we might have to go into that cave. I just wish I didn't have to. I might have to go into that cave. I helped to not really have to get iron material. Still more cobblestone. Still a necessary item I need. Just to get what else I need. I need to go into that cave. I need iron. I need to go into the cave. Even though I need mostly cobblestone, I do need iron. Because I want to make my my pickaxe into a Fortune pickaxe. Fortune 3. One guy sells Fortune 3 and I gained it. I just need an anvil. Alright, the only thing we're missing to make the items for an enchantment table in this area is a lot of our plans hinge on this iron. A lot of plans hinge on this iron. I don't want to go back down there, but I needed the iron. Okay, that's six. Let's see what we can. Take a full stack of coal, a full stack of sticks, and just turn them all into torches. We don't have any red flowers. I think it's something I can make, but don't have them purified. Nocturne guy. Something to deal with. That's about it. I probably should actually get arrows from the Fletcher. Thinking about it. Just as I say, I probably should get arrows from the Fletcher. I run out of arrows. Okay, so let's see. Before we head on to this cave expedition, we need to get arrows. We need to sell a bunch of sticks to get arrows. Which we definitely need. Where is this? Then put a torch there. Let's see. There's at least one tree in our area, so we can get some emeralds from this. Let's see, how many... How many of, what do we need to make enough? Let's see. 16 makes 32, so we can only get at least one set of arrows from our Fletcher. Which one of you is a Fletcher? Farmer... Fletcher. Not a Fletcher. Fletcher. Wake up, buddy. Oh, we only have enough emeralds for 16 arrows. Okay. Well, this is gonna be fun. 16 arrows. And we are not going to be in a good position. No, not here, down there. We closed off the entrance here. There's some of the villagers wanted to go down here and ended up with one of them becoming a zombie. And so we had to go down this way. find iron. I'm gonna pause for a bit. Pretty sure this should be working. Okay. We should be working now. There is a new component exciting version 3. But the thing we're looking for is not coal, but iron. It's not so creepy and scary. I think previously I jumped down there. Not something I'm really willing to risk. Definitely not jumping down this time. I want to make a charged creeper. I want to trap a creeper and make a charged one. So I can get mob heads. The thing I haven't found is music discs. I know that getting a skeleton to kill someone supposedly will make them drop a music disc, but it hasn't necessarily happened. I've had him kill like several mobs. It might be a chance thing, so I might have to collect a bunch of mobs into a location and have a skeleton for my explosives. It's a way to set that up. I've set that up before. Just need. What am I doing? We're trying to get down to a lower area, which might be full of iron. Ah. Okay. Hi, buddy. We are so lucky. We're actually very, very lucky. Let's see. Okay, let's try to go around this problem. I think we'll do this. We can go around that problem. Because I don't want to fall like that again. Especially not if we not food out there. Really bad zombie. thing I don't like about hardcore mode, for the most part, is the fact that zombies detection area is way larger than I like. I don't have many kills. Probably shouldn't be listing them on anything other than the kills. I don't want to run anymore, then run back. This should activate the zombies but keep the creepers away. Except for the skeletons who are running towards me like a goddamn crazy man. Okay. I'm very scared of dying in hardcore. Like, first run. Thanks, buddy. Okay. Spidey sense. Spidey sense. Don't have a spidey sense. I only brought one sword, because I am slightly dumb. Watch out, I don't got a spidey sense. Iron is like our biggest need. Don't know where that creeper... I don't know where the creeper went. If we can't find surface iron in these caves, then I might have to just... Can you guys blow each other up? Thanks. Yeah, I'm not sure about you. Oh. Oh crap. What just hit me? Come on. I literally spent all that material just to make torches, just to find fucking copper. I think I want to get the fuck out of here. I think I'm gonna get out of this cave in a moment. Okay. Rude. Yeah, rude. Yeah. material iron. Let's just wipe the shit out of this cave. I don't need this, I don't need this. That stick is actually useful to me. I need thick. Stick is useful to me. I don't have material. Great. I think after this I'll just go strip mining for iron. We're 27 at home. We need 36. 26. I don't believe we have 26 because I had to make a shield. 11 plus 26 is 30. That's 30. Iron material. Weed for iron. Just want to leave. What the fuck was that? You know what? No. You just scared the crap out of me, buddy. Just no. Okay, let's get the heck out of this cave. Food is scarce, my torches are fine. I just really am not happy with all the creepers. And the fact of the matter that there was not a lot of iron in this cave. Copper, sure, we have a ton of copper. But iron has not been good to us lately. Which is actually why I want to build a Fortune 3 pick. For my diamond pick. Because honestly, at this point, I think it's necessary. I don't think we're going to find much iron in these caves. I think I'm going to have to go strip mining. And I really just don't want to risk a hardcore world on a lot of this crap. I mean, the cave is cool and all, but I don't think there's enough... I think because we're too high, there's not enough resources to make the trip worth it. Okay. Let's head upstairs. I need to really, I need to get more chests and reorganize this entire thing. God. At least we got a bunch of material from, like, mobs and stuff. Making block. I still need more copper. Not copper. Still need more material. I would like more room, that's for sure. Because I definitely need to reorganize my chest system. Wait, when did we... Did I lose a bunch of cobblestone material here? Let's see. There's 11 iron in here. Cooking. And I think we will... Let's see. I think I'll remove the fishing after that. If we're gonna make a fortune, I want to get, I wood supplies up, but I also want to start selling to the Fletcher. Which, come on, not one of these trees again. I hate dealing with giant trees. I gotta set up a tree farm that actually doesn't produce giant trees. It's the only thing I don't like about dealing with oak trees. Is the whole, gigantic tree thing. If it wasn't for the gigantic tree thing, I'd be kind of mostly fine with oak. I gotta build specific areas where I just plant the trees. That way I don't have to deal with that as a problem. And I think I'll do that later. Build specific areas where I just plant trees. I'll go 10 high cobblestone, leave cobblestone at 10 high, and then leave a way for it to look kind of fancy and put the stairs around it. One of these guys sells depth treasure, one sells fortune. So we have 27. This one will actually produce building sticks now. 32. And once we're producing, what's it called? Mob material, we should be able to make the priest give us some material as well. Fletcher, you sleep in this bed, so I'm gonna wake you up. Trade you. I need most of your emeralds for other material. If I trade him 1 emerald, he gives me 8 blocks, which can be turned into, how many sticks? 8 to 16. No, it's gonna be a lot of. Don't go buy this new type of plant I could possibly get. I don't need that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use one and see how much I can produce from one. Did I just hear a zombie breaking down a door? There's a zombie breaking down a door. I can hear it. The space should be secure from zombies. So why do I hear wooden doors being broken? Oh, don't tell me. I don't get it. I'm confused. There's only one wooden door that could possibly cause us trouble. And it's this tunnel. We're gonna go out there and see what's going on. Oh, right, I'm on a lower level. Oh, I'm really, not wanting to be here. Hi, buddy. Get over here. Just need to block that off. Get myself out of here. possibly breaking down another one of those doors, but there's no one inside. I don't know why they're breaking it down. I think I gave my villagers enough to make like some village children's. So, in some time, those village children should produce us enough material. Not enough material. Should actually be able to make us some mending gloves once they grow up. 6 units. Should have enough iron. 7. You need about 3 blocks iron. 1, 2, 3. And you need that's make hand grip. And now we can finally put fortune in our pickaxe. And I got fortune 3 pickaxe. Turn around town. I really gotta stop selling to the Fletcher for now, so we can gather up some actual like money. Not money, but wood, because I desperately need to actually like fix up some stuff. Okay, we need to go into our mob spawner and complete it, because that has been a huge thing I've been trying to produce. Okay, let's see. I think if I mine here, I should be able to get there. Okay, come on. I hear spiders. I might. Okay. I might. Okay, a spider got in here. Not that bad. Spiders are like my least worry when it comes to mobs. Okay, if I've done this right, and we've gotten enough materials, I shouldn't have to come back here. If I've done this right, and gained enough materials, I shouldn't have to come back here. Hopefully, the cobblestone I have actually gathered is enough. If not, I think I'm going to actually have to build like a cobblestone generator just up here, because it's like a pain to keep having to like get up here. Now, if I've done this right, mobs should start spawning in here. I don't think I'm going to have enough necessary material, and I think I'm going to have to build a cobblestone generator up here. That way I don't have to keep coming up here, and I can just I'm thinking I'm going to have to build a cobblestone generator, which I can do. I have a lava generator. It's just going to take some of the cobblestone I already have as material, because I don't think I'm going to have enough of the cobblestone to complete this. And the hope is that something will spawn in here as soon as I get down. just have enough. I might not. I looked up a tutorial on how to build this, and they didn't exactly give instructions on how much material was necessary. So, most of this has just been gathering back up the material necessary to make another trip. Okay. Yeah, there's not enough material. But for the most part, those other areas should be extremely dark. Let's see. What would be an okay place to place the water? About here. No, it's not. It's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. Okay, that's not an okay place to place the water. Because the crops are down there. And I just think I cleared some of the crops. Here. About here. Okay, let's just keep a slow pace down. I might have to fix that, which is fun because of the fact that ow. I don't think I have to light more torches for this. Now, if I correct on this, first off, it said how should. Sorry, I'm figuring this out in my head. I definitely need some. I want to go up here. I think it was mine here. Oh. I just really messed this up right there. Okay, so it's this, I believe. And you drop 2 buttons. I think you can later on put hoppers under here. And chests, so you can just stand here and go whack, 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 whack. Let's go fix that farm to really mess that up for them. Are they gonna fix it? Did you already fix it? Okay. I don't need food. I do need food, but not much. I really wish to burn some of these trees down. I want to trade with the Fletcher. Because he will give me the necessary emeralds to buy a mending book, which is what I really want right now. If I get a mending book, I won't have to actually carry around most of the stuff I have to carry around nowadays. But right now, I also kind of want to organize my my boxes down here because we are really unorganized. Food is actually a problem for us in here because we have not made a farm, or well, there is a farm, but they are like taking all the resources of it. So I gotta build my own. Let's see. Yeah, I want to build a. I want to finally build like something to organize these chests. We also made this, which I haven't figured out what I want to do with the Book of Quill yet. this. Here. Dirt. Dirt we don't need. I think we won't need much, so we'll just carve out this. Now, if we could get a mending book, that'd be great. The way to get the mending book is to we have to lock in his mending book thing so we can gain the material necessary for a mending book. The easiest way to gain material when it comes to emeralds, we're going to need to gain the Fletcher table is not going to do much for us. We need the wood, and technically giving him all the sticks we need is not helping the fact that we need wood. I gotta actually plant more trees in the base. So I gotta do that. The thing that will help us though is if we start selling to the priest and have more of them. We can actually gather material from them by selling to them the rotten flesh I plan to get from building this fully. I think that should be enough to fully build it now. Food being scarce is a problem, so let's build a farm. Probably build a farm downstairs where only I can access it. So this should be producing mobs now. When it seems to be. I think the only thing I worry about is if the mobs produce are spiders. But I honestly don't know how to deal with that. Okay. Like, is there mobs in here? Should... Yep, there's mobs in there. Now we just need to, like, completely cover the rest of this. Now, if I'm correct... Yeah, I can hear them from inside. Looks like it's mostly skeletons. Oh. Also, apparently don't get too close. I definitely want to build a hopper. Where do I build hoppers? Oh, wait, hold up. Who will become this guy? Someone over there. Yeah. I do like that you are a book producer. You know, I have this, I can actually build it. The necessary material I need to buy stuff from you. Or, well, it's not to buy, but sell. Then we just need to get you to sell the mending book. And we can put it on our pickaxe and have a fortune 3 mending pickaxe and eventually efficiency 5. Efficiency 5. I don't think you were in live earlier. Whoever is here, which is right. but we accidentally set the pace alight. So, whereas this used to be a house, it no longer is because the fact that I set a light. Rather with our farm, which is actually pretty good. Let's see, just need to put some stuff away. Don't exactly need tools. We actually need for the most part. I plan to get a mending book. So my plan to make all this into some food. So I don't know how much a mending book is going to exactly be. I do want to make a hopper. What does it take to make a hopper? What do you do? Okay, let's see. Crafting table. Here we go. Hopper. It takes a chest and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 iron. So, how much iron do we have left over? We only have enough for one hopper, I believe. Yeah. So, and we do have enough wood to make it. So, yeah. Let's see, what was it? Nope. Make it do craftable again. I only grab out one wood piece. Table here. One second. Copper. And 16 pieces. Should be able to make hopper going towards somewhere. Alright. I got to sleep. Like, in game. Set up hopper. Since I won't be that close. Set bottom layer items here. And also, I think what we should do is have a hopper. No, not going towards that way. I think it should. That way. How do we do this? How do I set up this? Do I like shit. And I think we'll cut off that area for a little bit. Yes, now. this. Change that. Sure. I test this with the. Hold on. Test it. Drop. Okay. There we go. I will need to get more copies. Not. Wait, Raymond actually did drop on it. Like that. He's more with that. I'm gonna put. I don't think we need a. The only thing we're looking for now is to convert you